What's up guys, David here and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. This week is all about business growth and business development. And we started off yesterday with Stephanie from Bootcamp SE16 to share her experience and her knowledge on how she managed to went for a single person running a small bootcamp to an online and offline with over 200 clients and a number of staff. Today though, I want to share with you 5 key tips or 5 things that you really need to consider in order to have the business growth, the business developments that you really want. But before we do dive into today's episode, if you haven't already subscribed, press subscribe and then let's dive in. Okay, let's dive in. Now, the first thing we really need to consider if you want to grow your business and move your business forward is charging an amount that you know is going to help move your business forwards. Now, when we first started in Cardiff, we were kind of playing around with pricing and we decided to go with £50 a month membership. Now, when we look back at that now, we're literally pulling our hair out because that's what stopped us from really moving forward. That stopped us from being able to purchase new equipment or take new staff members on or move to our next second location, which we're going to be doing over the next couple of months. This is what really held us back. Now, I'm not going to be one of these people that say you need to charge massive amounts, £300-400 a month or whatever it is other people are quoting. Charge a price that you're happy with, but charge a price that you know is going to help you move your business forward and grow your fitness business. Okay, so now you've got your pricing sorted and your business is growing. You're probably busy with everything going on. The next thing you need to do is hire some staff in order to take you away from coaching the clients. If you love coaching clients, then maybe you need to hire staff to be able to do your admin, your sales, and the other parts of the business. You first need to figure out, before we dive into the second step, is what it is you enjoy doing and hiring the people for the bits that maybe you don't enjoy doing or the bits that take up the most of your time. So this will usually be the coaching aspect. You're happy with working on the systems, the payments, the chasing leads, the making sales, and you just want somebody to come in and cover your sessions. Now, the second part is to hire fast, but to also get rid of staff that are not the right fit for your fitness business. And I've had this loads of times before where we've taken somebody on and because they've been such a person that's wearing us down because maybe they're not suited to the job is just not right for them and they don't fit in or something, it's starting to really affect you. So something we do now is we hire the right type of people really quickly, and when we realise maybe they're not a good fit, we let them know as soon as possible so we can get them out the door and get somebody better or somebody who would suit this position a lot quicker. So step number 2, hire fast for the positions that you need filled and also remove those people that don't fit your business as fast as possible too. Tip number 3, and this is one we've done a load of time with all the equipment that we've ever purchased. Usually if you speak to companies, they give you a massive price for all the equipment you need, or you look on Fitness Superstore or something and you can buy your air bikes, your barbells, your dumbbells, your rigs, your slam balls, everything that you need for your gym, okay? But if you look in the fine detail, most of these companies offer some sort of interest-free period, usually maybe 12 months in length. And this is where it comes into cash flow, okay? Because there's nothing worse than you need to buy a load of new equipment and that's going to set you back, let's say, £3,000 or £4,000. But if you took that massive chunk out of your business right now and a load of clients decided to leave or another lockdown came or something, you're not going to be in a financially great position to move forward. So what we do, and we do this every single time we order stuff now, is we'll go onto a website that we're happy to pay the amount that we want to pay for, and we'll see how we can spread the payments out. Usually on a 12-month interest-free deal, because that means then it's a much easier amount to be able to pay monthly over a set period of time, rather than a massive amount really quickly where you're really going to struggle for the finances. Okay, so now we're going to look at another aspect of it. So we've just talked about really understanding your financial numbers. So instead of paying a massive amount up front, you spread the cost. Now what we're going to talk about next is actually knowing the costs to get new prospects into your fitness business. That will be the cost per lead and the most significant one, the cost per sale. Because if your front-end program is, let's say, £100 and it costs you £150 to bring that person in, then you know their first first month or their first time training with you is going to be a negative £50. So we need to make sure that we're making some sort of profit, even if it's only a small profit, or even just breaking even on the front end, and that we know of the long term, the long period they're with you, that we're cashing in on them. So if it costs you £100 to make one sale of £100, but you know this client stays with you for, let's say, 7 months, then you know the profit from that one person is going to be £600. So these are definitely things that you need to consider, okay? Cost per lead, and the big one, the cost per sale. Okay, let's dive into the fifth and final one. Now, the fifth and final one is a really important one when you do start taking staff on. Even if you've just started to think, I need to take some staff on, you need to be doing this right now. And this is having an operations manual. What to do step by step inside your fitness business. Basically, you want to think of it. If I needed to step away from my fitness business for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, forever, what could I give somebody to make sure this business keeps growing and not just dies? So you need to write everything down. And yes, this is going to be maybe a long document, and we've had to do it for DK9, we do it here at FitPro as well. Everything from turning the lights on to how you clean the toilets to how you set up the sessions to how loud the music is to what lights you turn on to how you close it at the end of the night to how you welcome people in to how you say goodbye to clients to how you welcome walk-ins in, to how you deal with consultations, to literally everything that goes on in your fitness business. Because what you might think is one way of doing it, and you'd think everybody would do it that way, you'd be surprised. Everybody will come at things at a different aspect. And if you're not showing them or telling them this is the way I want them to do it, then they're going to do it their own way. That might be completely different to the way you want to do it and lead to different mistakes or to things that you don't like. So to make sure this doesn't happen is you have an operations manual. So the fifth and final one, make sure you have an operations manual to really guide the team, guide your fitness business to grow and develop the way you want it to grow. So those are the 5 tips for business development, business growth, and really moving your fitness business forward. I really hope you enjoyed them, okay? Because they're all the stuff that we've done and things that we've had to learn from by running DK9 Fitness and the stuff and advice that we've been giving to all our FitPro clients. Now, if you loved today's episode, make sure you do comment below. Make sure you also subscribe as well. Press pause right now, press subscribe, and then I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Cheers.